Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Ram. So today we are going to see about modulo. Okay, in the previous section we saw about cryptography and especially we saw about RSA algorithm. So while explaining what is RSA algorithm and deriving the keys, I used modulo, right? So modulo is an arithmetic operation which is used mainly in cryptography. So I am going to explain what is modulo here. Okay, so what is modulo is that it is nothing but an arithmetic operation. What is arithmetic operation? Arithmetic operation is nothing but it's like a addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these three or four basic arithmetic operation. So similar to this we have modulo, right? It is also an arithmetic operation, right? So it will give you a sense what is arithmetic operation is and what is modulo is. So modulo is an operation that gives us remainder, okay, as an output. Okay, so if we have two values, okay, if we have two numbers, okay, so when we divide that, it will give an output of the remainder when we divide those two numbers. Okay, so in case of division, okay, in case of division we will write that number as 10 divided by 2. Okay, we will write division, the operation division is represented by the symbol like this, right? So when we divide these two numbers we will get a value 5. What is value 5? Value 5 is nothing but the quotient of it, that is nothing but 10 divided by 2 is equal to 10 5s are 10, right? So you will get the remainder as 5, I mean the quotient as 5. So the value, the output of 10 divided by 2 is nothing but 5, which is nothing but the quotient of the division that we do between 10 and 2. Okay, so similarly in case of modulus, we represent modulo. Okay, we represent modulo in this way, that is nothing but 10 mod 2. Okay, we usually represent the modulo operation by like this. Okay, 10 mod 2. This can also be represented by like this. Okay, like this. In programming languages, modulo is represented like this. Okay, in programming languages, modulo is represented like this: 10 percentage symbol, then 2. So this is also nothing but 10 mod 2. Okay, so what is the value of that? The value of this is nothing but the remainder. It's nothing but the remainder when we divide 10 by 2. Okay, so 2 we have already done that. So what will be the remainder over here? 0. So 10 mod 2 is nothing but 0. Okay, we got the concept. Oh, this is the operation. This is the modulo operation. Okay, so so I said what is modulo is. Modulo is nothing but an arithmetic operation where the output is the remainder of these two numbers when we divide it. Okay, so when we are reading about modulus, we will come across another term called congruence. Okay, so congruence, I will write that term. We will come across another term called congruence. Okay, CONGRUENC. Okay, congruence. Okay, so what is congruence is nothing but congruence is represented by using a symbol like this. So it is not equal to will have two parallel dashes, then the congruence will have three dashes. Okay, so what is congruence? How congruence is represented is like this: A congruence B mod N. Okay, so here what congruence actually means is that a minus b is divisible by n. Okay, a minus b is divisible by n. So a congruence b mod n. What this actually means is that a minus b is divisible by n. For example, let's take a number like 15. Okay, 15 congruence to 9 mod 3. So what it actually means is that 15 minus 9 is divisible. Okay, is divisible by 3. How? Let's see the proof. 15 minus 9 is nothing but 6. Is 6 divisible by 3? Yes, 6 is divisible by 3. 3 twos are 6, right? So we can say that 15 is congruent to 9 mod 3. Okay, So one of the complex application of modulo is cryptography, but not only in complex things like cryptography, it is also used in simple things like seeing your watch and saying what the time actually is. Okay, so in case of time, we also use modulo concept. So we usually have digital watches, right? So in digital watches, we will have time from 1 to 24, right? So 1 to 24. So in case of the time is 2, it will show as 14. In case of the time is 15, in case the time is 3 o'clock, it will show as 15. Okay. In 3 p.m. I'm talking about p.m. Okay. So if it is 2 p.m. it will show as 14. If it is 3 p.m. it will show as 15. So suddenly when we are seeing our watch, it shows as 17. Then we will get puzzled and we will think what the time actually is. In order to get our actual standard time, we will think what the time actually is. Okay. So here the concept of modulo comes into the picture, and it is easy if you pick the concept of modulo over here. Okay, so now the time is 17 in the digital watch. Okay, so now we have to calculate that into our real time. Okay, so which is nothing but 17. What is the real time is divided into? Real time is divided into 12 and 12 together we get 24 hours. So we are using 12. When we divide this, we will get 1 star 12, remaining 5 hours. So the time is actually 5 p.m. Okay, but in the digital watch it shows as 17. Okay, so this is the practical application of modulo in watches as well. So you might think this might be a layman thing. Okay, but actually if you see in digital watches, this is inputted. The modulo operation is inputted as a function like this. The x mod n. Okay, so this is what I said before, right? So this is the thing which is inputted in your digital watches, so that you will be getting, instead of 14 you might also get 2 p.m, right? So if it reaches a circle of 12, it will again start from 1. If it reaches again 12, it will again start from 1. This is how modulo is also used in simple applications like watches, digital watches and digital stuffs. So I hope this video is informative and understandable. So if you understand this video, like this video, share to your friends and subscribe my channel for the future content as well. So I am going to explain what is modulus in the upcoming video. Please stay tuned for to watch that video as well. So if you have any other queries relating to modulo, let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.